Hey YouTube! Welcome to this week's video. For today, I realized I had a whole bunch of recordings from drawing on my iPad in Procreate that I haven't shown you guys, so I thought I'd do a little compilation video of a couple of the ones that I did a while back. The first two were some that I did on the road during our road trip to San Diego. I think it was in July. And the last two are from about 3 months ago, I believe. Today's video is also sponsored by Squarespace. If you're in need of a website, a domain, or even an online store, be sure to check out Squarespace for your free trial. So all of these process videos were done on my iPad Pro. I have the 12.9-inch version with the Apple Pencil, and I use Procreate, which is a really awesome program that is pretty inexpensive and it has a lot of features. It's really easy to use and the brushes are really realistic and similar to traditional materials. I personally love this program. It does have a few flaws like resizing and a couple other issues, but I know they're working hard and listening to their customers and trying to make it a perfect program. I have the same process with all of my drawings on Procreate, which is a similar process to what I use on Photoshop on my computer. I always start with a sketch or even a photograph of a sketch I did in my sketchbook. I usually use a red color just so I can differentiate it from the line work and it really stands out. After I get the sketch down, I'll usually end up inking as the second step. So my favorite brush to use in Procreate is just the technical pencil, or the 6B pencil. It's got a nice amount of texture and the shape and softness of it is perfect. So I think all of these drawings are using the same brushes. After getting the line work down, I open up a new layer underneath that and start coloring. I do the colors in a couple different layers just based on like how they lay on top of each other. So if it's a person, I'll do skin first and then clothing and hair and any highlights and effects over the top of that. So in total I use about 5 or 6 layers usually. When filling in color, I don't always use the same brush. I think I just try to pick something that has a big size but can quickly fill in large spaces. If you're using Procreate and you don't know what brushes to use, you should really just try out all of them. Do a couple different drawings with different brushes and see what you like, because every artist is different. We all have our own preferences. There are a lot of tutorials online on how to tweak your brushes, so if you go into the brush settings, you can try out different ways of editing them. It's really just trial and error. After I block in all the colors, I will usually do a layer for shadows. So I open up a new layer on top of the colored layers, change it to multiply, and I like to choose like a purple color, and I go through and add shadows to the entire drawing. Once that's finished, you can adjust the opacity and do any other type of effects that you want, and it gives it a nice accented shadow instead of just using black. After I add the shadows, I'll do 1 or 2 layers on top of that with highlights, maybe glow effects, and then spot highlights, and any other fun things, maybe the background too. Let me know if you guys have any questions about Procreate or the iPad Pro. I have a few more process videos of Procreate drawings that I have saved, so I'll probably be showing you guys those within the next few weeks too. That way I can answer your questions. So go ahead and leave a comment down below with any questions that you have. want to talk to you guys a little bit more about Squarespace. If you don't know what it is a website platform that allows you to create your own website, or you can have your own domain or online shop. And it's so much easier and more professional looking than any other platform I've ever used. I've tried so many different website creation platforms over the years. I've actually had a website since I was 9 years old. My mom made me one for my artwork, and I started making my own when I was about 14 years old. I used to use websites like Xanga, Blogger, WordPress, MySpace, and Tumblr to share my artwork. I used to use them to share my artwork and try to get my artwork out there ever since I was young. And I have spent countless hours trying to customize those websites and learn HTML. I would pick a theme and then spend hours trying to customize it and move things around, put in extra titles and buttons and stuff like that. I finally got fed up with it and tried some new platforms. I tried Wix, but it was kind of weird. It was pretty limited and it didn't last long. And then I heard about Squarespace. As soon as I signed up and started my website, I was amazed at how easy it was. The templates you can choose from are so versatile. You can do a portfolio, a blog, an event website, a business website, really anything. And there are so many beautiful templates that fit each one of those categories. So I scrolled through and picked one that I really liked and started plugging in my logos and my artwork. Within like an hour, it looked almost finished and amazing. The same day that I signed up for it, I ended up registering my domain and buying a subscription because I was in love. So if you guys want to try it out for yourself, just go to squarespace.com for a free trial. Try building your website, your portfolio, anything you want, and see how it works. If you like it, you can go to squarespace.com/Jacquelin and you get a 10% off coupon for your first purchase. The links are down below if you want to try it out, and good luck! I also wanted to say thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring these last few videos. I'm so excited to be able to work with them since I've been using their website for years already. I don't like to take a lot of sponsorships, but as soon as I got that email, I was like, yes! And sponsorships allow me to create more videos for you guys and get them out faster than I would if I was just doing it on my own. So thank you again to Squarespace. I hope you guys liked this video. Please enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next week. Bye!